Howdy, cruisers. Welcome to today's edition of Under the Covers News with yours truly. First, I want to thank everybody for starting off the MSC World America series. What a fantastic cruise. I do not know how this series is going to end up. Some of the footage is, well, let's just say some of the days are ending up to be shorter than I had anticipated, shorter than I usually do, and loyal members of the court, I apologize. This was a fantastic cruise because, well, when you cruise, a lot of the experience is about the people that you meet, and on this cruise, I met a lot of people. I actually met a number of, well, you people, but I also met a bunch of cruise friends, people I have sailed with before, and of course, new friends are made all the time. And, well, I ended up spending the time with them instead of you. I know. You're tragically disappointed, but I will attempt to make it up to you somehow. Yes, we are going to keep cruising, but this time, you know what, everything just kind of worked out. The stars aligned, and yeah, it was a great cruise, not just because of the ship, but because of the people. Oh, and wish me luck, but no matter what happens, I will still be thankful for that problem. Next up, another big piece of news. This news cycle, I know we have news cycles in the cruise community. The Royal Internet package, $9.99 for 1 hour. Okay, I heard a bunch of people talk about this, and I was like, and yeah, didn't they already have that? I will swear they already had that. I mean, am I hallucinating? Because I seriously think I saw that on the menu at one point. So I don't know, maybe it was another cruise line or something like that. But I don't really understand who this is for. Now, for someone who's chronically online, maybe that's why I can't get it. But it's awful expensive for an hour. I mean, why not just pay the $24 for the whole day, really? Especially if two people are going to buy it. And I think the way Royal Caribbean works, it's like 24 hours like duration, not like a whole day. So you buy it at noon, you get it to noon the next day. I don't know. It's just weird. I'm not really sure what this is for, but who knows? However, it does give me an opportunity to talk about something I've been pondering a little bit over, well, for a while now. And where is cruise ship internet going? Because what I'm seeing are a lot of parallels between what the hotel industry went through, oh boy, 20, 30 years ago now with the internet. And if you all remember back then, when the internet became a thing, the hotels would charge for it, and it was anywhere from $12 to $18 a day. Perfect if you have an expense account, not so perfect if you don't. And yes, I always had an expense account, so it didn't really bother me none. But then the hotels gradually started, they started reducing the price, and then they started offering it free in certain circumstances. Then they started offering it free to their loyalty members. And now I think, at least at Marriott, it's free if you sign up for Bonvoy. I presume other hotel chains work somewhat similarly. So can we expect that from cruise lines? Can we expect cruise lines to just make internet part of the package for everybody? Right now, it is included on several cruise lines, namely Virgin Voyages, Explorer Journeys, Crystal, and there's a couple others, especially the luxury lines. And of course, you can get it included in your upscale fare, like MSC Yacht Club and Royal Star Class. Not sure about Haven, to be honest. If it's included in Haven, or if it's not included in Haven, let everybody know down in the comments right after you subscribe, okay? What are they going to do? Okay, I don't think they're just going to, roll it out. And I don't think they're going to do what the hotels do, with the loyalty status, although that's probably something that's been discussed at Royal. Here's my suggestion, right? How about somebody offer complimentary internet in the staterooms, right? Okay, it might be a fair compromise. If you really need it, you just go to your stateroom. I think people are going to be saying, oh no, we want them out spending money. But is that really a thing? Did it really work out for the theme parks? I don't really think so. They can't offer it in the casino. Although, you know what? That would be something I would love to see them test. Free internet in the casino. How long is someone just going to stay crowded in the casino to just use the internet? Since kids aren't allowed, they won't be able to do it. Oh, maybe that's the solution. Okay, somebody try that. I would really love to know. But that's where I think this is going to go first. They're going to do free stateroom internet, and then if you want to buy it for the rest of the ship, you can go ahead and do that. Huh. All right, cruise lines, come on. Get to it. There's a whole history for you to learn from. Next up, let's talk about the controversy with Carnival removing the Family Harbor staterooms from their upcoming Excel class ships, which kind of means it's possible that they might be removed from some of the other ships during a refit, but, well, who knows? All right, some people love this idea, some people hate this idea. I am here to tell you why they're doing this. While it seemed like a good idea in the beginning, the problem is it creates this little, I don't know, gilded jail almost, because if it's really great for kids, that's where the kids are going to want to stay. And if the kids want to stay there, that kind of means everyone else is trapped in the family harbor when they want to go out and enjoy the rest of the cruise ship. And that probably something that didn't go over very well with a lot of parents, maybe even the grandparents might want to stay down there with the grandkids. But the parents, yeah, they want to enjoy their cruise. They don't want to be stuck in the kids area all the time. So Carnival's solution is just to make more family-friendly staterooms around the ship and not give a reason for the kids to want to stay in this little area. And let me tell you something, that gilded jail is a real thing. I experienced it myself on MSC Seascape in Yacht Club. It is very weird. You know, you pay for this experience, the service is amazing, the food was fantastic, but you wonder, like, what else is going on around the ship, and you kind of feel weird for leaving in an odd way. So I understand why they're doing this. It's because parents, mostly, probably really didn't like being stuck down there. And finally, some older news. I think this came out a week or two ago. It is time to say goodbye to an old friend. I know, very, very sad. I sailed on Norwegian Sun twice back in 2017 and 2018. This was just at the dawn of the modern cruising era. She was my first passage through the Panama Canal, and still my favorite because we used the old locks. Definitely a better experience if you can check the schedule and see if your cruise ship is going through the old locks. You're going to have a fantastic experience. If the schedule is available now and you have a choice, pick the one that goes through the old locks. Anyway, Norwegian Sun had an amazing time on this trip. It was 15 days from Miami to Santiago de Chile, although we ended up going to Valparaiso because of a union strike and not anything we really had to worry about. But that was, I don't know, I think it's the fourth cruise of the modern era, maybe the fifth. It doesn't really matter, but fantastic, fantastic time. Great little ship. They used to call her the World Traveler or something like that because she's the one who would do like all the wacky cruises everywhere around the world. I think Norwegian Star is the one that does that now. But yes, had a great time up until Margaritaville Paradise. That was my most cruised ship at 2. And I've been on Margaritaville Paradise. I mean, Margaritaville Paradise I've been on 3 times. So, yeah. Oh, well. And it's weird to think that Margaritaville Paradise is going to outlast her. She's going to be sold. Maybe we will have a chance to take another ride at some time. But, yes, goodbye, Norwegian Sun. Wonderful, wonderful experiences. Cuba. That was the second cruise to Cuba. So, yes, Panama Canal, South America, and Cuba. Goodbye from today's episode of Under the Covers News with yours truly. I am about to start thinking about packing for my next cruise, and I have a couple other fun missions going up. Some other old friends we are going to say goodbye to. I know it's very sad. Although apparently, as it stands right now, they are only moving. So, yeah, we're going to go say goodbye to them in their current house and actually go get a ride on their new house before the move is done. I think some of you know where I will be going. And then that annual event that some people celebrate, some people dread, you know what? I've decided to make just a festive occasion out of it by probably, again, visiting an old friend. So there you go. Cruise packing. I have to start thinking about it. So if you are on any of my upcoming sailings, well, I will see you on board.